And joining us now, Moira, is Cheryl Weber. Cheryl has just returned from Cambodia. Now, we did a Skype with you last week, and we want to talk to you a lot more about that next week. I think Monday we'll be on unpacking a lot of what you experienced there. It's amazing stories. But you have just been working on as well a documentary, co-directing it with Michael Wright, who was on with us last week, called Home and Native Land, part of our Crossroads series called Canada Heart and Soul. That's it, Canada Heart and Soul. So the documentary Home and Native Land, Cheryl, share us a little bit about what that is all about, because it's coming up this Saturday night. It airs on CTS.
On CTS, yeah, I'm so excited to get this to air, and it seems really timely considering the I Don't Know More movement and Aboriginal issues in the news, but you know, it's really not a political documentary. We really felt that, you know, when you see stories on Aboriginal Canadians in the news, it's always about problems or challenges. And there's so many good news stories that's happening in the Aboriginal community. And we just thought, you know, every nation needs a hero. And we want to bring forward some heroes that are really making a difference. People who have had, you know, real change in their own life, but are also taking that to their communities and making a huge impact. So we featured Reggie Niposh, who is a chief of a UN award-winning community in northern Quebec called Ujbugumu, and how he's trying to impact the youth in his community, and just his own life change, and the story, the amazing story of that community winning a UN award, and just the housing situation is amazing, and it's a beautiful community. And then we also featured Don Amaro, who's also an award-winning musician out of Winnipeg, and kind of the story
Entertainer of the Year at the 2012 Aboriginal People's Choice Awards.
He is so
talented. He was here not too long ago.
Oh, I just love his music. So I was so excited to be able to show him. I mean, both of these men, you know, are really amazing examples of somebody who not only achieves success, but really brings it back to their own community and wants to inspire others.
Now, you traveled to the far north of Quebec, and that must have been quite an experience for you.
You know, it's one of my highlights. You know, the chief, he really wants to impact the young people. And part of the Cree tradition is the connection with the land, feeling that there's a healing there, feeling that people connect with God when they go out on the land. So they brought some troubled youth in the community out in the land, and really wanted to invest in their lives. And actually, we have a clip here of one of the young people that was out on the land, and just kind of where he was at when he was struggling with.
All right.
I basically came from divorced parents, and I fear that that's where I'm going to. And I don't want that, because I have two very beautiful children at home. They deserve what I didn't have. I want to stop this alcohol abuse that I have, and this anger.
Being out on the land has helped Casey get a new perspective.
I kind of forgot a little bit about skinning, you know, respecting the land, and respecting the animals that we hunt.
And of course, these Canada Heart and Soul series documentaries are narrated by Crossroads founder David Mainse. I heard his voice there for a moment.
Visuals are stunning.
They are shot in HD.
Stunning.
And that's in the very far north, as we were saying, in Quebec. I think we have a map that can help to visualize where that is. And you almost need to
Squint there to look at it.
Squint, but that is quite a different for you to be in a place like that. You experienced some unique adventures there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cheryl, you have a reputation for getting right in there.
You know, I
whatever
loved
the culture.
it. I absolutely loved it. You know, Ujbugumu was north, but then we went another 8 hours north up near James Bay, and it was just so amazing to see people connecting with their culture and their land and with each other, you know, and really wanting to invest in young people. And I did see a change in many of the people I went with. They really had time to just think about their life, detoxify, connect with their culture, and you'll see the result of it. You know, we can't tell you what happens to Casey, but him and some others, you'll see the result in the documentary. This Saturday.
So that's this Saturday night at 7 p.m. on CTS. And the other exciting thing is that it's going to be streamed live, because people who, of course, can't get CTS, not everyone in Canada can. It'll be right over the internet at crossroads360.com.
Now we won't see you.
CTSTV.com
And
as well.
CTSTV.com.
7 p.m. in Ontario and 7 p.m. also Alberta time as well. So you can watch it on
Yeah.
either time.
I'm just wondering when we get to see you eating moose meat and beaver.
That was only on Facebook, but
Not in the dock.
no, but we only ate what we killed. So it was moose and beaver and caribou every day. It was good.
Well, here's a trailer about the documentary that you can look forward to seeing. So watch this.
There was this gang in the North End, and the initiation was either going to steal a car or beating somebody up.
I told my grandfather every year, I don't want to go back there. Survivors like myself in a residential school, I have scars that I carry.
The police came and knocked on the door and took my dad away. And there was a tremendous amount of fear. This is not what I want for me. It's not what I want for my family. I don't want to fall into the trap of alcoholism and things that have affected my family.
It took me a while to talk about it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Some of these young people are dealing with drugs, alcohol, broken marriages, but I also want to be a father to these kids. I'll reach out to them and try to help them out.
My hope is I can live my life as an example. I hope that they can see that what they want in life they can have.
I think it's absolutely essential for the recovery of the psyche of the whole people.